Om Ganganapate Nama, Sri Gurubhyo Nama, hariom. The topic intended to be shared has been dharma. This is slightly to focus on to this one vis-a-vis our the what is our scriptures and the holy masters who have unfolded it. It is being now this dharma in a way is operating in a way instructions. Now taken in any appliance, there are certain do's and don'ts, and these do's and don'ts, when they are adhered, that that equipment would function to its optimal yes optimal functioning. Now this one, so we have for a TV or fridge, it's our appliance mobile, there is a book. So then these are the certain SOP or procedures or guidelines or thing, and these guidelines are expounded by none other than the God Himself. Lord has said in that chapter, Bhagavan Krishna, chapter 12, 13th sloka to 20th sloka, those 42 divine qualities are attributed, and those there he had summarized this to be dharma, and that he is held dearer by him, and he is devotee, bhakta. This very much said, and now he is dearer means he is dearer means what he is held by him, he will shower. So he is Ananda Swarupa, he is peace, contentment, happiness. That all will be radiant, disseminated, blessed. So, so one thing is okay, devotion. We are connected, expressing our obeisance to God because He is all powerful, He is Sarvajna. Yes, He deserves to be thinking because he is the one to whom we owe, and then He is empowered to redress our arti grief, bestow our fulfill our desires, and then the higher pursuits of jignasu jnana. So basically, but this is what is one. This is what is we are definitely each devotee is expressing through this channel. But after devotion, the way one conducts himself in his while transacting in the world in all roles and responsible, other than the other barring the intervening period of his rituals, whatever, and in specific in our pursuits for artha kamas means earning, raising our livelihood and fulfillment of desires. So these are have to be conferred to those 42. So that is what is the Lord's thing. Then actually dharma means it is one dhara which we are embracing, we are wedded to, which we are holding, which we are yes, it is worn. That is actually which is the path we are trekking it, dharincha dhara. So it is to be in our talk, in our action, in our thought, in our looks, in our perception, deeds, in every aspect. It has to be, no doubt. We start with these rituals. God as a form. That's not that God is everywhere. He is everywhere. Not that He is not in the idol. Idol is yes, but we start with idol, and idol alone. Non-idol is non-God. It is defies the God's protocols. God is omniscient, omnipotent, omnipresent, and idol, the God also God also revels in idol also, but that is the indicator idol that He is everywhere. That is what is Shivalinga. That a projected part says He pervades the pranavata, and then He is also beyond asangha, and He being subtlest, and He is beyond. So that's what is the God stature. But it should go. If idol alone is God, it is like A for apple. It is a beginner, but A for all. That's why the Shruti says, whatever I do, puja should not become one of the karma. Every karma has to become puja. So there is nothing like that non-God, like being His body, owes to Shakti, his emotions owes to light, emotions to energy, and he is the very entity I am owes to the Jnana. So, like a cloud is moving in the space, or a bird in the space, or a submarine, a sea, or a fish in the, everybody is, there is nothing like non-God. So this, it has to graduate to that stage that God is ever present, everywhere present. So every action happens. So this is A for all, like for A for apple to A for apple. And then further certain more subtleties we will think. Now God has proclaimed He is the parent, because of God, and it is God's play, God's reflections, abhasa, God's like dream. It is light and play of light, like in wake. It is God's vibhuti, His manifestation. His Shakti formation solid state is gross body and gross elements, and prakasha. That prakasha's derivatives are mind, through the mind, and then the jnana, he is himself. So there is nothing, and this is so with respect to everybody. That's why he said, I am parent, I am the pita, I am the mother for the universe. So when he had already said, that means all that derivatives formations are the children of the God. Now in our physical parlance, if we want to please the parent, we have to love their children. So that is the easiest way. One is following those things, is because we say Jagannatha, Jagannmata, Vishwanatha, Jagat Pita, Jagannmata. See, the mother will be happy only when her siblings are revered. So that is the thing. So once, and then this is the quickest way, because our Shrutis also say Sarva Sarupe Sarveshe, all forms it is Antar Bahishata Sarva. So now, which karma stands to be apart from the God, and which and everything goes to God. So with this, then it becomes that karma karoti shambho. Whatever my actions, and it is parikrama to you, my movements, because you are everywhere, and my everybody, all, it is that karma karota tava aradhanam. It is all your worship, because you are in that form. All those forms owes to you. So this is the spirit. The parents will be pleased more. And this is what is in a way indirectly depicted when one conducts with reference to one's children. They are fully compassionate, unconditional love, forgiveness, tolerance, forbearance. This ultimately, this is what is. If it extends to beyond one's family, then that is divinity. That then starts the thing, that is unconditional love. All these things, whatever are confined, localized to one's family, if that extends, that is godhood. So it is in another way, it is nicely said, which is very very potent way. Atmavat satatam sarvabhutare. That means, as you treat to you or your family, what all should be, what all is okay, welcome. It should be so to every being. Whatever is not okay to oneself, to his family, it extends to everybody. Then this is the godhood. This is the God. This way God will be pleased, because if you see, all those who realize, who please the God, their conduct has, it is a conducive environment is set in tapping the source. In fact, it is only God is, we are only denied, or God is tapped, is connected to disposition our karmas. Now, if we see Shiva Bhakta Vijayam or Panduranga Bhakta Vijayam, God came. God came, He is already there, but the denial is our disposition of the mind, our thing, those protocols, if they are. So, as we treat ourselves, whatever we can live, then this is the way. So finally it connected to our uh, disposition. That's why God say Ananya Bhakti means there is nothing other than Him, nothing. So everything now, how everything He is power, the the solid state all are owes to power. The bodies, Panchabhutas, they owe to Shakti. So if you see a part, we are reminded of the clay. Same way, if you see the physical entities, they are traced to thing. Even science says energy to matter, and matter was to energy. So, like that, the physical body, yes, the physical elements we trace to the Shakti, the emotions, they all eliminate feelings, emotions, they are traced to light, Jnana. Like immediate thing is our dream. Dream, everything is light. And the I am, yes, it is immediate expression of the Jnana. So like that, so this is Ananya Bhakti. So whatever we come across the gross entities, we are reminded this is what a third eye. Third eye means physically, but third eye we have we take earth or any object, it goes to Jnana. In front of us there is a sofa or chair. We are perceiving it as an entity, object, named object, then object. But if we go, this is for cognition of the two eyes. The third eye, it is atomic structure, then goes to atom, then energy. And wielder of energy, Jnana. Jnana and Shakti are one and same. They one and same. It is like a heat and light, so to sun or fire. So this is the Ananya Bhakti. There is nothing non-God. So that's why once there is a space other than the God, Asti Brahmam, then that is a derogatory of the Godhood. Derogatory of the Godhood, that Astika means the existence. He who admits the existence. That existence is ever present, everywhere present. That existence, yes, it is existing in idol, in temple, whatnot, but it has to be even beyond what, wherever I go, that God existence one has to feel, because this is only for the sake of a convenience of our mind. He is Nirakara for everywhere, and Nirakara, yes, pervade the Sakara also, because that's what Krishna, Bhagavan Krishna, when he came, he has depicted his true stature, that is all pervading. He has spread over this Mullokas, 3 worlds, and 14 lokas, 3 worlds, entire thing. Even that Vaman avatar also like that. So the God who is in that incarnate, he is Sachidananda Swarupa. So there is nothing non-God. So that's why it is said, Sarva Dharman Parityajya Mam Ekam. That Mam is all pervading. So we have to feel the divine feeling, the God everywhere, and then that is the really glory, because some XYZ, our uncle or somebody, is confined to a place, space, time, but God got to be everywhere. That's what. If this is not done, we are court-martialing the God. We have his existence. We have removed all existence everywhere removed. His awareness we have. His jnana, sarvajna removed. Then his sarvavyapaka removed. We are making God non-God by otherwise. That means his confinement to a space, his confinement to a time, his confinement of his knowledge, unbounded. All these are making them bounded. It is making a non-God out of God. God means his unbounded awareness, unbounded pervasiveness, unbounded existence, unbounded knowledge. So this that God is ever present, everywhere present. Then there is nothing non-God. Now the issue is this has to be born in mind. That's why that wisdom. That's why that Gayatri mantra, Varenyam. We should not do this. Bodies are gross entities minus Shakti. That is thing. Then emotions minus energy. The names and forms are the thing, and the being who is a jnana as immediate expression, he is projecting. These projections of I am existing on my own. The bhavanas, they are on their own minus thing, and then Shakti, the formation of Shakti, but derived from this thing, Varanyam, of the reflections of the God. These are superimposition because God means nothing else, Ekameva Advayam. So this is what is Ananya thing. So they otherwise only will make us to lose. He is Achyuta, means he's that's why he is always in his revels in his divine glory. So that dharma, this is just an indicator or of what is already expounded. Just it is only a recap to share because those divine values, when they are, then God definitely fulfills our desires, but he has already laid down those criteria to be held dearer by him. There only that interface, two-way love. First way love is, one way love is we love him through our adoration, expressing through rituals, chantings, whatnot. Then for us, after this one, when we step into the our mundane thing, these 42 attributes, when they are adhered, then he loves us. And this is what is, that is Atma Rati. God is Atma means he is a blissful. And then we started tapping. It is like we are on the seashore. Then we are tapping the breeze of the coolness, cool breeze, like that we are embedded. Because this is thing we further based on the other instructions we will connect to the Godhood, his Swarupa. Then God, Jignasu, he always expects the beings to rise to his stature. That's why he said Jignasa is like a parent expecting the babies, children, to escalate to his stature. So this is just to share the great message of our holy masters. It is with their blessings and the profound knowledge of scriptures. Hariom.